I didn't think the pain from the shingles rash would affect simple, everyday tasks like bathing, getting dressed, or even walking around. I was wrong. Though not everyone at risk will develop it, 99% of people over the age of 50 already have the virus that causes shingles, and it could reactivate at any time. I developed it, and the blistering rash lasted for weeks. Don't learn the hard way, like I did. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist today. Sponsored by GSK.
And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
If you grew up in the 90s and music played a role in your life, you'll know Ed the Sock, a talking sock on Much Music, when they actually played music videos. Opinionated, loudmouthed, borderline obnoxious, Ed was a staple for the station for over a decade, and personally, he was one of the best things about Much. In the last year, Ed the Sock has really turned it on, a constant on social media, doing what he does best, pushing buttons, putting a spotlight on stupidity. His podcast is causing waves as well. It's great to have Ed back in the media. His presence was missed. And when Ed the Sock was a guest, we talked about his time at Much Music. How could I not bring that up? He talked about going to Woodstock 99 and the shit show that became. He told the story of his first concert, seeing The Who. We talked about the bands that do those farewell tours and then they don't leave. We talked MMA, aliens, Bret Hart, and wrestling, that Winnie the Pooh spin-off movie, Christopher Robin. We got into politics a little bit. We talked retirement, bringing back fromage. And stop me if you've heard this before. Ed talked about something you couldn't do without: music. And the stuff he was listening to day to day, and how it's become a commodity, more so now than ever before.
I listen to the stuff that most people listen to who have some taste in music. So mostly I listen to stuff from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and then I pretty much stop. Because at some point, music became nothing but a commodity. It was always something that was commodified. So it means people would find someone with talent, and they would take them, they would groom them, they would market them, but the person at least had talent. A singer had to be able to sing. And then someone invented auto-tune. And now people only had to look a certain way and move a certain way. They no longer had to have actual talent. Now they are nothing but a product. And I mean, Ariana Grande, give me a break. I don't want to go see somebody sing whose name is the same as an overpriced coffee.
Stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Puff, purveyors of quality cannabis accessories since 1995. Use promo code TODCAST and get 20% off all regularly priced accessories and apparel, in-store and online at puff.ca.
You've watched them from the outside your whole life. On TV, on stage, on the cover. The success that always looks like it happened to someone on a different planet. But what if it didn't? I'm Evelyn, and I've spent over 25 years in entertainment, producing for some of the biggest names in Hollywood. And here's what I learned. The distance between you and them, it's a lot shorter than anyone's letting on. On my podcast, Reppin', I sit down with the people you've been watching, and I ask them who they actually are. Not the brand, the person. Where they started, what it cost them, what almost broke them. Their grit, their courage, their resilience, and the lessons they've learned, it's all yours for the taking. Reppin', wherever you listen.
Do you ever watch a TV show set in a historical time period and think, how accurate is this really? But also, does it matter if it's accurate or not?
Nefer TV is a new podcast about shows set in ancient times. This season, we're recapping every episode of the show Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
I'm Ann Foster, and I have never seen this show before.
And I'm Gina Berry, and I have watched this show maybe too many times.
Join us every other Monday on the Nefer TV podcast as we discuss the real history behind Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
Follow Nefer TV, that's Nefer TV, wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, listeners. We want to tell you about a podcast we love. It's called Rebel Girls, formerly known as Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. It's about real-life women who are changing the world with their courage, creativity, and big, bold ideas. Want to know how Taylor Swift became a superstar? Or hear how Simone Biles became the greatest athlete of all time? From immersive stories to heartfelt interviews to super smart advice, Rebel Girls brings you stories that will get you fired up to become your best self. There are over 400 episodes for you to explore, with new episodes every week. So check it out. Listen to Rebel Girls wherever you get your podcasts. And find us on youtube.com/rebelgirls. And whatever you do, stay rebel.